again. My name is Dyson.
My name is Chris. We back at another episode for you. My name is Ladarius, one of your special hosts.
And my name is Chris. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Let's get it.
All right, so we're here today talking about the last game, Thursday night game, and we're here to cover week 2 NFL sports. Yes, sir. So Washington versus New York Giants. What's up, yo?
I ain't gonna lie, Daniel Jones, he looked better than he has in the past. He almost had 100 rushing yards. Good. He did a lot of read option plays, which is good for him. He didn't fumble, no interceptions, so that's good on his part because his career's been all about turnovers, and this game he didn't have none. So I applaud them. They lost, but Daniel Jones did play a lot better.
Yeah, it was a good game. Giants and Washington 30, Giants 29. Daniel Jones had 249 yards, one touchdown, like you said, but he had 4 sacks, so the offensive line has to do better. Heineke had a great performance, I will admit, but that was only due to Giants' lack of offense.
Mm-hmm.
And a big thing with that is you got three great players in the receiving corps that can average you at least 10 to 12 yards a play. You got Darius Slayton, Sterling Shepard, and Kenny Golladay. Kenny Golladay.
Not Holiday.
Yeah. Yeah. But you got 3 players that can average at least 12 to 10 yards per play, but they wasn't in the rotation like they should have been. So I'm going to blame the offensive coordinator for that type of game. Bradbury had a key interception in that game, but due to Darius Slayton not getting that catch in the fourth quarter,
It was Slayton.
Yeah, it was Slayton.
That boy got the butterfingers, bro.
Yeah, he missed that. And due to Washington, I saw that the linebackers kept, making audibles with the safeties and making adjustments mid game to make sure Saquon Barkley couldn't get off and the holes were closed. So I say Washington did a great job on defense. Little lacking on the receiving core with the Giants, but it was a good game, and I had Giants winning, but they couldn't pull it off. So what you got to say with Chris?
I'm glad to see Saquon starting to get back in the groove with people.
Yeah.
Like,
Just a little bit, yeah.
No, he is.
He
had
a good
long
run.
I feel like
Start, yeah.
I feel like he's getting back.
His longest was 41 yards?
Yeah, but I mean,
Daniel Jones did look at the team in rushing.
Yeah, 95 yards.
95 rushing yards.
Yeah, but I feel like he's slowly getting back into it. He was there a little bit in the passing game too. But I want to see the Daniel Jones and Kenny Golladay connection a little more. I think I feel like they need a little bit more work to get that connection going because that's his best receiver. I feel like
he was only targeted about 8 times that game, so
he only got 3 receptions.
exactly. So,
And if y'all did watch the game, I don't know if you saw, but Kenny Golladay saw yelling at the bench. I know it was directly at Daniel Jones, but he seemed upset on the sideline.
Yeah.
So you have to throw to him. He's your number 1 receiver. He's came from Detroit. He's known for making tough catches, so you have to throw the ball to him.
For sure.
and we got to talk about Washington. Terry McLaurin, he just
That
couldn't
one was
stop
stupid, bro.
that game. 107 yards?
So yeah, I mean,
Oh my
he
God.
couldn't be
Oh
stopped.
my God, he just could not be. He couldn't be stopped. Bradbury was the only person I seen that actually read the actual offensive play that they were doing. But Heineke and Terry McLaurin.
But Terry was still kind of cooking Bradbury.
But that's going to be their weakness, though. If they play better teams with better defensive cores, Heineke can't focus on McLaurin like he did.
Right.
They had to get Antonio Gibson in the mix. Yes, he had most rushing yards for that team, but McKissick was the only game changer in that game on the receiving end and rushing. So all you had was Terry McLaurin and McKissick that really killed the whole defensive core for the Giants, which that needs to change. So if they're going to continue getting, throughout the season, they need to switch that up.
I was also really surprised that Antonio Gibson didn't get into the run. He didn't really run on them like I was expecting. True.
But I heard he something's wrong with his toe or something. He got hurt in practice. He aggravated injury or something like that. That's what I heard from.
I'm really just surprised though against the Giants defense. I'm just surprised he didn't run.
Yeah.
I feel like that game was mainly offense because you still, like I said, you got the three receivers that can give you yards. Then you got Kyle Rudolph who can throw into the mix.
Yeah, and then plus Evan Ingram is still out, so when they get him back, that speed, he's gonna be a factor too.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, and then
But I feel like that's a game that the Giants lost.
The Giants
Personally,
lost
yeah.
due to their own mistakes. Some people are blaming Daniel Jones for the throw, but I feel like if you touch it,
Plus Slade, he could have dived.
he could have
He could have
You an NFL receiver. You should have called.
You can dive. You got pass on dive hit the ground. just reaching out that ain't gonna cut it. You know what I'm saying?
But then you got to talk about the flag that was on them during the field goal to win the game. They missed
Okay,
it.
yeah, that was stupid.
What I've
Come
seen
man.
on like over Twitter and NFL and all that stuff, people saying it was a missed call because Jason Lawrence didn't jump off sides until the ball, until the hiker moved his. So I mean, people say it was shouldn't have been called. You know, it's two sides, but I personally feel like that was a missed call by the refs.
I mean, I didn't really get to look at it in detail, but it was just like you can't. At the same time, you can't move in a critical moment because any type of something that doesn't look normal, anything that's abnormal on the defensive end, offensive end, they're going to call it. So you have to be still and wait till things happen because they could have won that game if it wasn't for the flag.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
But moving on to week 2.
All right, week 2. So I guess we got a first game going on: Bengals versus the Bears. Yes, sir. The Bears. Yes, sir. All right. So this is my prediction. I feel like here's the thing. I feel like I'm gonna go with the Bengals, man, because that Joe Burrow and Jamar Chase chemistry. I feel like they're starting to build it. Get back to LSU days, and they also got Tyler Boyd and T Higgins in the mix. But I mean, I feel like it might be like a high scoring game a little bit.
You don't think the Bears defense would slow them down?
So I mean,
The Bears defense
the
was
Bears
like
defense against the Rams,
That's the Rams. Though.
Yeah.
That's
but
different.
still though, like David Montgomery for a good amount of yards on him too. And I expect Joe Mixon to have a good game.
Okay,
Yeah,
but you gotta remember though, also like the Bengals line ain't all that. That's
No,
the
no,
Bears.
right.
Bears defensive line is they're gonna try to get out of that quarterback. Joe Burrow ain't really had that type of pressure yet. The Vikings,
Right.
they're not gonna be doing
That's
that.
true.
So I mean, but
I mean, my pick for this game is gonna be the Bears. If that offense if they continue to feed David Montgomery out of the backfield, and Andy Dalton can get some kind of groove going from after last game, then it'll be good. It'll be a good day for them. But that defense got to step up. I wouldn't like what I saw last week against the Rams. They got to step up and show this league that they're still one of the premier defenses in this league. For sure.
And we need to see more of Khalil Mack a little bit.
Yeah, Khalil Mack. He's getting paid all that money and he ain't really doing too much.
he hasn't really been doing the past 2 weeks.
With that game, I'm gonna give it to the Bengals on that one. I feel like their offense is more of a threat compared to the Bears' offense, in my personal opinion. But I can't say too much. But I know the Bears are known for defense, but it's been a couple years where they've been known that, but there hasn't been no production. So I feel like at this point it's getting hyped up or they're overrated at this point. Their defense might be a little bit overrated. So I'm going with
the Bears?
Yeah, the Bears because. So, but on the Bengals side, like you said, Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow. I feel like Joe Burrow is going to be a leader of the offense, and I feel like he's going to do a great job. So, but I think this is going to be a defensive battle, especially for the Bengals because they're not known for defense, and this is just going to be a tough time for them. They're going to have to step up on the defensive end for them to win against Andy Dalton and the Bears. So, all right.
Let me ask y'all, when do y'all think we're gonna start seeing Justin Fields? Like, what do you think is gonna take?
I say if they lose this game, Justin Fields probably gonna come out. If they lose this one, the next one, that's
Yeah,
when Justin Fields-
my prediction is gonna be week 4.
Yeah.
If they continue to lose, they lose this game and next week. I predict to see Justin Fields in the week 4 game.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and go with. That's tough.
I just feel like
I'm
Justin
gonna go
Fields,
with
he gives that team a better chance to win because he can run, he can run and he can throw.
And he has a touchdown.
Right, he had a touchdown last game.
Yeah, so I mean, like, I just think Justin Fields, he's just better for them. Like, Dalvin.
Of course, you want to rush him, but at some point, if y'all continue to lose, you have to put Justin Fields in eventually.
Yeah.
That is true. If they, like I said, they lose this one and maybe the next one, then he's coming in. He's gonna be starting QB because they do need something new for their offense. Because with the wide receiver they have and the running back they have, you just can't miss overthrows. You can't do nothing on that team because they have the defense to back it up.
Right.
So you can't make too many mistakes on offense. So if Andy Dalton, like I said, if he loses this game, I expect Justin Fields to be there next game or there by halftime.
So what was your pick, Chris?
I said the Bengals.
Bengals.
But I ain't too confident in
All right,
them.
you said Bengals also, and you said Bengals.
Yeah, I got
So I'm the lone wolf. I got the Bears. I'm just hoping that demons come out here and shut them down. So let's get started with the next game, Dice.
All right, so the next game we got the Texans versus the Browns. I give you my pick.
sir.
So we got my boys Tim right here, and I'm gonna roll with it. We got the Browns, bro. Offense, Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, and sadly Odell's not playing, but he still got Jarvis Landry, you got Schwartz. So and I mean the Texans defense, you got nobody back there. It's wraps. So I got the Browns. Easy said.
Like I said, Schwartz looked good
Yeah.
week 1. That one catch he had, he could have took to the house if he wouldn't have stumbled, but he's gonna be. I feel like he's gonna be really good for us this year. Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt, you know, best back foot in the league. I expect Chubb and Kareem to have great games. Maybe 2 touchdowns each, like 3 for Nick Chubb, 1 for Hunt, whatever. They're gonna have a good game. Baker, he had a good game last week. I expect him to have a good game this week against the Texas defense. Defense, they're not known for defense. I mean, they got Justin Reed, kind of like God on the team, to be honest, on the defense, Justin Reed. But I expect the Browns to come out here and win the game. You know, my pick is gonna be a Browns regardless. So
I would say that of course I have the Browns with this. They're also offensive threat and on defense. They have too many players to not blow a team out. But I don't think this game is going to be a blowout like most people think it is. I feel like the Texans. I feel like the Texans are going to put up a big fight because they still have Philip Lindsay, they still have Brandon Cooks, they still have Tyrod Taylor. So it's going to be more of a fight than most people think it is. I don't feel like this is an easy blowout for the Browns. I really don't.
Let's think about it. Like, I know, like, I got the Browns winning. Okay, let's just put that out there. But
who do you have winning the Darius?
I got the Browns winning.
Oh,
But it's not going to be.
okay.
I don't think it's going to be a blowout. That's why I say that.
But if you really think about it, like, if would have, like, I mean, this is a will, you know, this is the NFL, anything can happen. But Tyrod Taylor come out and he's just playing the lights out game. You know, like, I feel like, don't get me wrong, I feel like the Browns could go with them punch for punch regardless. But I'm just saying, like, he come out having a lights out game. He get Philip Lindsay involved, and you know the defense is doing at least decent.
Brandon
job.
Cooks, you
Yeah,
gotta watch
Brandon
out.
Cooks. You know, like I feel like you know. With if that happens, you know, I don't think it will happen. Don't get me wrong. I feel like y'all gonna win by a touchdown or 2, or maybe 3. To be honest, it's the Browns. But I mean,
you still got to watch out for them because Brandon
y'all lost to the
is
Jets last year.
that.
Ooh.
Listen, I don't care if it's lights out or lights on. Browns win this game regardless.
You going against the top 5 receiving leader.
I don't care.
That's fine.
Y'all
Yeah,
lost to
like
the-
I don't care. Browns, they're not losing this game.
Yeah,
we
I mean, nobody has been losing.
yeah, but
Nobody has been
it's
losing.
not really competition though. To be honest, Texans, yeah, they won last week.
And y'all probably already kind of shot because you know how y'all just
Yeah, y'all just blew a lead to the Chiefs.
Yeah,
so
what-
y'all
what's he
heard
doing?
about that.
But no, don't get me wrong. Hey, I won't be surprised.
That's
if
the
y'all
Chiefs
win.
though. It's the Chiefs though.
I would be surprised if y'all win, but I won't be surprised if y'all lose because y'all lost
Yeah,
a bad
I
team
would.
before.
No, Jets last year, you weren't even trying for real. Come on now.
All right, so next game we got going on. We got Buffalo versus Miami. You know, Josh Allen had a rough week last week. Steelers tough defense, but I feel like they're gonna bounce back. You know, Diggs. You know, what's his name? Beasley. I feel like they're gonna bounce back.
But a good matchup to watch will
Yeah.
be Xavier Howard versus Stephon Diggs. That's gonna be a good matchup.
that's
I'm
gonna
definitely
be
tuned
cool.
into that one because Xavier Howard, he had a forced fumble last week. I expect him to add to that stat line this week. But yeah, Dolphins defense. I expected more out of them. To be honest with you, from last week because they're known for the defense. At least from last season they are. So Dolphins defense got to step up against this Bills offense.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's really a offensive thing for Miami. Bills off the charts, offensively gifted with Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs, Breida on team, Cole Beasley. So it's a lot of players that can score easily. But I feel like Stephon Diggs is lacking to me, especially last game. I know they went against Pittsburgh,
Yeah.
but I know he went to get his tough defense. But I feel like he should produce more, especially like he did last season. I feel like Josh Allen needs to stop, getting choked on these tough teams that have good defenses. I feel like he needs to play like the MVP player that he can play. So that's just my problem with them. I have the Bills winning, of course, due to the lack of offense on the offense side, but I feel like Josh Allen needs to step up if he wants to win because he's gonna end up losing more games depending on when he plays. So that's my pick.
I feel like it's gonna be a low scoring game. Because
I do see that.
I feel like they're both defensive teams. I think and also Josh Allen going against that secondary, with Xavier Howard and with all of them being back there, I just feel like he's gonna be limited. And also the defensive tackles on the Dolphins ain't bad. Like I feel like they can get after Josh Allen a little bit, cause some pressure. So I feel like I think that Buffalo being the more experienced team is gonna win. I think they also have a better head coach. So I'm gonna go with Buffalo on this one, but I think it's gonna be a low scoring close game.
Yeah. And I expect to see Tua have a better game, hopefully. Last week, he didn't really impress me. More like last season, so I really want to see him step up and show the world that he's the QB of the future for the Dolphins.
For sure.
But my pick is gonna be the Bills though.
I got the Bills too, bro.
Bills.
Sir.
Bills all the way.
Yeah, I think Bills all the way
They
down.
better not lose.
That's a clean sweep.
All right, so next game we got the Rams and the Colts. Rams had a great game, you know, defensively. You know, they shut and dumped down the Bears, and you know they going against Colts. Carson Wentz. I really don't see Carson Wentz producing that much this game, so I should expect defensively from Ramsey, Donald, and Matt Stafford looking like an MVP for sure. Well, we'll see what happens, but I got the Rams game easy.
All right. My key matchup for this game is going to be Quentin Nelson versus Aaron Donald.
Oh,
Because
yes, sir.
Quentin Nelson one of the best guards in the league, and Aaron Donald's one of the best defensive line in the league. So we want these two wins that battle in the trenches. Colts offense, I don't expect them to do too good this game. Carson Wentz going to get Jalen Ramsey, and as we said before, Aaron Donald. Jonathan Taylor might have a couple good runs, but I'm not really seeing this Colts offense get too far this game. I expect the Bears defense, not the Bears, Rams defense to continue to dominate. But my pick, of course, will be the Rams, though.
I certainly got Rams due to Carson Wentz can't handle pressure. So especially with people like Aaron Donald that's going to be on that line,
Right.
Carson Wentz is going to have a tough time because even last year, if people saw Eagles versus Washington, he couldn't even handle a rookie Chase Young. So it's going to be a big problem for Carson Wentz on this on the offensive end. And plus, if he's getting pressured and he can't throw, he's not going to hit any targets at all. So it's going to be a big problem. Matthew Stafford is going to come in. Actually, he's an offensive threat on their offense and actually can run their offense. Unfortunately, not like Jared Goff. So this is going to be an easy win for the Rams. There's not too much to say. But
I have the Rams in this one. I disagree with you on saying that Jonathan Taylor, you don't think you're gonna see much of him. I think he's gonna be their focal point for the Colts. Because last week they wasn't really able to stop
It is
David
true.
Montgomery. They wasn't really able to stop him. So I feel like
Good note, Chris.
out of everything, like I feel like that's probably going to be the only bright side for the Colts. But I don't think Matthew Stafford, he don't look like he's slowing down. I feel like he's getting everything out of Woods and Cubs. So I got the Rams.
I mean, but the funny thing about the Colts is that when Carson Wentz got there, they gave him a good defense, 2 running backs. They gave him everything he needed to be productive in this season, and he still can't do it.
I mean, he's gonna play 1 week. Give him
I
time.
ain't gonna lie though, but
Give him
he's
time to
playing some
get
tough
used.
people, though. He playing-
Yeah, that's true. But give him time to. I mean, first game Seahawks and Rams. I mean, that is
Tough
tough.
games.
But I mean, we'll see how he's looking mid-season. But yeah, give him a
But
chance.
you gotta be able to win as a starting quarterback.
That's true.
You gotta be able to win them tough
That's
games.
true.
I mean, also there is you gotta think about it. What happened with wide receiver at the Colts, bro?
That is true. T.Y. Hilton is still out.
Yeah.
So I mean,
They got Pittman.
Pittman. Yeah.
He needs to step up.
He do need to step up.
Yeah.
He do need to step up. But
All right, I guess we're going to the next
So
game.
that's a clean sweep, Rams. Clean sweep. All right, that's a clean sweep. Let's get it.
All right, so we got the Patriots and the Jets. I feel like it's going to be an even game. You know, both rookies.
That is true. That is true.
Both rookies.
They both have starting quarterback rookies. So I mean, that is true.
So I mean, honestly, I'm gonna have to go with Zach Wilson and the Jets, man, because what's his name? Corey Davis was looking really good. You know, they had a connection last game. The defense, Jets defense is kind of. I mean, they're working, I guess. But hey, I mean, I got the Jets.
Let me ask y'all before you pick, who y'all think was a better quarterback last week?
Mac Jones.
Yeah.
I feel like he made the better throws.
Yeah.
I mean, he might have lost that game, but I feel like he made the correct decision, the better throws than Tua, to be honest with you.
I feel like he's better
So-
under.
so-
Zach.
so-
Zach
It's Zach and Matt.
Zach wasn't.
It's about who's the, that's about last week.
Yeah, no, I'm talking about
last
between
week
these two
after-
games.
Okay, let me see. I mean, Zach Wilson had a rough first half, but he kind of bounced back in the second half. But
And he used his legs. Like,
That is
I
true,
I feel like he threw some dives. Like I feel like Zach.
I feel like
I'm gonna have to give him an even score probably. 'Cause yeah.
I feel like Mac is the better quarterback.
Mac.
I feel like Mac is the better quarterback between the two. Zach Wilson, I feel like he's not playing to his highest potential. I understand his rookie season, give some time to
He's on a
develop.
bad team.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
that
that's
too,
true.
but he still has targets.
That
He
defense.
still has.
But that offensive line, he don't.
I know
have
that.
guys.
I understand offensive line, but still got Todd Johnson.
Becton
Corey
is out.
Davis.
You know, got hurt last week.
Oh yeah, that's the best lineman.
Left tackle, Becton.
Yeah.
He's out.
But you still
4 to
got
6 weeks.
You still got Todd Johnson, still got Elijah Moore, still got Corey Davis. You have offense compared to the Patriots.
This is the
And he even tried to get Elijah Moore involved in the game last week.
Yeah.
They couldn't never really get that chemistry going. So hopefully
Lock him up.
we'll see next week. But I mean, the Patriots defense is kind of nice though. So
Gilmore.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Gilmore's still out, but J.C. Jackson is still one of the top
The
corners.
defense
So.
is still strong on that end, though.
Yeah.
Especially because on the coaching staff end, there's no problem. So
Right.
I feel like that's going to be a key thing. I feel like Belichick is going to kill the Jets with something they've never seen before, especially with Mac Jones. He's going to implement things that Belichick actually agrees with compared to Cam Newton, sadly.
For sure.
But I feel like that's going to be the key factor of this game is how they play, not who they play, who is playing.
And even last week, Zach Wilson got sacked a bunch of times, and that was a Panthers defense. He's going to get a slightly better defense than the Patriots. I expect him to have a lot of pressure on Zach Jones because that offensive line just has not been protecting him. But my pick is going to be the Patriots. I got to go with the Patriots.
I got Patriots too.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be the odd one on this. I'm gonna go with Jets because I feel like Zach. He gonna.
It's two of y'all. That's even.
Yeah.
Oh, who said Jets?
He said Jets.
You said Jets.
It's
All right.
stupid.
Hey, we'll see tomorrow.
We're going to see. I mean, I would be surprised if the Jets win that game.
Because I just feel like Zach. He really surprised me how he played.
I just don't believe in that offensive line to protect that boy back there, to be honest with you.
I really don't.
I don't believe in the offensive line either. But I just feel like he
Patriots-
did good. I think he did good.
He did good,
getting
but-
pressured the way he did.
But he need to play like that. He need to play like the second half. He need to play like that all game, not the second half. He need to play like that all game.
So like, but let's just think about it.
You think about it.
Matt Jones played a defense like last week, and I don't think he didn't push the ball downfield.
But we're going to the Jets defense this week though. Jets defense is not better. I feel like Matt Jones likes enough for like.
You were.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, on to the next game. So that's 2 Jets and that's 2 Patriots.
All right. So it looks like we got the 49ers and the Eagles. Jalen Hurts is looking really good, man. He got a lot of rushing yards, a lot of passing yards, couple touchdowns.
Yeah.
I feel like they're good in chemistry. They have a very young core.
Yeah.
But the 49ers, they're kind of iffy. They let the Lions come back.
They iffy.
They iffy.
They iffy.
They iffy, bro.
Yeah,
So-
but if y'all do watch Madden, not watch Madden. If y'all play Madden, Jalen Hurts did get a +1 to his overall this past week.
Leave that to Ocho Cinco.
But yeah.
But keep it short. I got Jalen Hurts. I feel like he's gonna
You pick the Eagles?
I pick the Eagles, bro. I got the Eagles. Gotta go with it, bro.
I ain't gonna lie, boy. That looking good, bro.
It's gonna be a good game, though. It's gonna be a good game.
Okay.
That looking good, bro.
Alright.
I ain't cap.
For this game, I don't know. I expect this 49ers defense to have a better week. Well, better. Well, Eagles offensive line kind of. I don't know, because last week Nick Bosa and company did what he impressed me last week.
They iffy, bro.
Iffy jiffy, but yeah, I don't even know. This game's kind of tough for me to pick. I want to go Eagles because Jalen Hurts he looked very great. Him and Devonta Smith last week. But 49ers, then was that Lions come back on him. Debo Samuel had a great game. I don't know. This is tough.
Oh, don't forget about the work Miles Sanders been putting in too.
Woo. Let's see. I'm gonna go Eagles. I'm gonna go Eagles too.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna go Eagles too. I don't know. I'm gonna go Eagles because I don't know why I'm going Eagles, but Jalen Hurts, I just have a lot of faith in him. I'm really root for Jalen Hurts since he came out of Oklahoma. So I'm going Eagles. I don't know why. That's all I gotta say, but I'm going Eagles.
Of course, I'm biased as an Eagles fan. I'm obviously going Eagles. I'm going Eagles probably every pick we most likely go through. But I feel like we have the corners to keep up. We have Vontae Adams in the mix. We have Jalen Reagor on the slot. We have Miles Sanders who's been putting in work, especially that first game against the Falcons. He put in a lot of work off the ground, so he's going to do great. So we have not just Miles Sanders, but we have Jalen Hurts taking off on the rushing end. So we're going to have a lot of problems. We're going to cause a lot of
It's gonna be a good
problems
game.
for the fighting 49ers.
For sure.
49ers with Trey Lance probably starting, most likely.
Oh, Garoppolo?
No.
He not starting?
No,
Not yet.
not yet. Because Garoppolo, he didn't do nothing to where he had
to really, yeah. I mean, he didn't come in last game like one play, threw a touchdown, but Trey Lance is still gonna be able to do this game.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe not starting, but I feel like he'll come in again this game. But Jimmy is not it for their offense, so I feel like it's gonna be a lack of, drive for their offensive core. So I feel like it's an easy game for the Eagles.
And plus, Mostert is out for the season, so they're also running back.
And I feel like Kittle he struggled last game. I feel like, especially getting open and getting more targets. I feel like
I feel like he needs to get more involved. He got involved with last week, but he needs to get more involved in his game plan.
They might double team him.
And plus, I mean, the linebackers and the Eagles are not known for being the best, so Kittle
Yeah.
really have.
Thank you.
Kittle going to have a great game. To be honest with you.
I'm gonna say the Eagles on this one. Actually, I feel like this is gonna be. I feel like this is gonna be actually one of the highest scoring games in the this week because last week they both put up quite a few touchdowns, both teams. So I feel like it's gonna be a high scoring game. I don't really. The 49ers defense really disappointed me. I don't know what's been going on with them, but
Plus Jason Verrett did get hurt. He's out for season also, so that's a loss to that defense.
yeah. So I think this is gonna be. Yeah, I think this is gonna be a high scoring game. So, but I have the Eagles.
I mean, I feel like the Eagles are an underdog, and that's a clean sweep for the Eagles. So don't disappoint us, Eagles, please.
Please don't.
Please don't make us look stupid. Please. Next game we got.
All right, next game we got Raiders versus the Steelers.
Let me take this one.
All right, let him
All
go.
right, go ahead. Steelers fan, talk to him. Talk to him.
Hey, all right. So, you already know I'm gonna go with Steelers. You know that's my team. You know, black and gold till I die. So, the thing is, like, I'm scared though. I ain't gonna lie, I'm scared. Like because when the Raiders played the Ravens last week, they were getting after Lamar, bro. I ain't gonna lie, they was getting after Lamar, and that's a game that I had the Ravens beating them by like 3 touchdowns, and they came back on them. I don't know, and Derek Carr he looked good. He got Waller in Waller.
Oh yeah,
He a stud.
Now
sure.
at some point he was kind of like forcing that ball to Waller, but he eventually got that chemistry. Waller still went off
for sure,
as he should.
For sure. So, but I'm a little scared. But I have the Steelers. I feel like their defense is gonna be able to at least slow them down. I feel like the Waller and Carr connection is just it's stupid. But I feel like I got us coming through that game.
Who you got? Who?
The Steelers. Come on,
Wait, so
bro.
Chris, do you think it's gonna be a high scoring game, bro, or is it gonna be a low scoring game, bro?
I have us about 2 touchdowns, but I feel like I'm gonna be a low scoring game.
I'm gonna cut in here. Steelers. I do have the Steelers for this game just because that defense. I feel like they're really going to harass Derek Carr this game. I mean, I still expect Darren Waller to get more. Still get involved. I really want them to get Edwards more involved. You see, it's like he had a catch last week against then he getting way more involved. Henry Ruggs. Last year he didn't impress me. This year I still want him to get more involved in the game plan. He got that speed, but he's not using it. So and he's dropping passes and stuff. So like you got to Henry Ruggs step the game up. Carr, continue to do what you do, but sorry, this game is not going to be enough. Still got this game.
Really, if you also think about it before you go, is it just me or do y'all think the Raiders are trying to do what Kansas City's trying to do? They have a stud tight end. They try to get speed on the outside with Ruggs, trying to match, Hill. And like Derek Carr, he trying to be as mobile as he can be. Like
They are in the same division, so
like is it just me? Like, are they trying to match?
I mean,
trying to match the competition. I feel like
Yeah, massive competition, and then for Kansas City, it worked. They have Super Bowls under them, so it's like you gotta
Derek
do work.
He ain't no Patrick
Derek Carr,
Mahomes.
you're not Patty Ice, not Patty Mice, not Patty Nice. You're not Patty Money. You're not You're none of that. I mean, you're Derek Carr. Stay like that. That's all I gotta say, bro.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Doctor. Go ahead.
All right, I guess I'll go. So, this is a tough one for me. Now, here's the thing, because because if you look at this, the Ravens, on paper, they got a good defense.
You said who?
The Ravens. I'm talking about last game.
Oh, okay.
I'm talking about last game. Last game, bro. Hey, I appreciate it, bro. So now I'm trying to do comparisons. The Ravens had they had a good defense. Steelers got a better defense, but I feel like it's gonna be a close one. It's a hard pick for me. I'm gonna have to go with the Raiders by a little bit,
Okay.
by a little bit, by a tiny bit. You see me?
You like
Yes,
so?
sir. Raiders, barely. But I feel like I just feel like Darren Waller's he gonna carry the team, bro.
But we got Bush and Schobert, bro. Remember that.
Yeah, Devin Bush was fast.
You know what? I might regret my pick, but we finna see. Stay tuned next episode. Hello.
So we got both teams 1-0, still being one of the best defenses in the NFL. But personally, I think the Raiders got this one due to the offensive touch they have. I feel like Steelers. I feel like that's fine. That's fine. But I feel like y'all weakness is definitely gonna be Ben. Ben is not somebody.
Oh, yeah.
He's not gonna go stride for
Sell it.
stride with this Raiders offense. He's not gonna do it. He had trouble last game, and we all saw from that. And it's gonna be a lot of mistakes. So if they pressure him, he's just gonna end up like Carson Wentz. He's not gonna get no targets. Juju is lagging. Chase Poole is not involved as much as he needs to be. And on the run game, as much as people love Najee Harris, he didn't miss a snap, the offensive snap from what they said, from what was reported. But I feel like he needs to be.
He was sitting at 7 in the box though. Before you get on his yards last week, that's his first NFL game.
I mean, that's fine. That's fine.
Speaking
That's
of that.
perfectly fine. But it's like you said, it's his first NFL game, so you got a lot more to prove.
Right. I expect Najee Harris to have a great game. To be honest with you, I mean, like he said last week, he didn't miss one snap. And I expect him to have at least reach 100 yards hopefully this week. I do expect that. At least, if not 100, give me 60, 70 plus. But I do expect him to have a better game than he did last week. But that's what two Steelers. I got Raiders. Two Raiders. So 50-50.
All right, so we're going to the next game, bro. Saints, my team, versus the Panthers. Look, Jameis Winston, we eating dubs, bro. We eating dubs, bro. Yes, sir. Let me get the football real quick. Let me talk to him. Now, I got the Saints. You know me. Who that?
Who is that? Who is
that? But this is my problem, bro. What's his name? Marcus Lattimore, bro. Marshawn Lattimore, bro, is gone. Thumb surgery.
What's that?
He got
Marshawn?
surgery thumb. Marshawn, next, bro. Bro's gone. So I'm
So
trying
is
to
he out this game? What's he
Yeah,
doing?
he's out for a good minute, bro. Might be raps,
But-
but hey, yeah. But the Panthers got it good. They got a good offense. I mean, it is what it is. So I got the Saints, Jameis Winston, EVP. Now let me shut up. All right, that's one before the Darius go, bro. That's all right.
Go ahead. All right, Saints, Panthers. I expect my boy Christian McCaffrey to come out with another great game against this. Actually, I don't know. The Saints defense had a good week last week, so I ain't even gonna lie. But I'm not going with Panthers. I'm not going with Panthers. I'm going with the Saints because I mean, as much as I love Christian McCaffrey and the new Sam Darnold, Saints, James Winston kind of impressed me. If he do that stuff again, then MVP. Hey, get your dubs. But nah.
Yes, sir.
But
Know the vibes, bro.
I did expect the Saints to win this game though. Panthers, I'm still rooting for y'all new improved team. Y'all looking good. But I'm going with Saints, bro.
First of all, I feel like the way the Panthers played last game, playing Robbie Anderson and Bob Robbie Anderson and the offense, DJ Moore and Christian McCaffrey having a great game they had. I feel like with Sam Darnold, if he sticks to the game plan, he can win more games. I feel like I feel like they did a great job with playing conservative,
Well, they
keep it on the ground, and they did a lot pushing forward, getting it downfield and getting Robbie Anderson involved. Like I said, with this route running, and he's a great wide receiver for that team. So for me, I feel like I have the Panthers on this end. With the Saints, I feel like I haven't seen enough on the offense. I know they're probably going to try with the rotation.
You say you haven't seen enough?
Yeah, I
What,
seen
38 points?
Yeah, definitely.
That's not enough?
No.
What's enough for you?
That's enough.
What's enough?
50.
He's
But,
mad 50. Alright.
Yeah, I know they're going to probably try to do a threat between James Winston and Taysom Hill, probably switching them out. And Alvin Kamara is, that's going to be a running back battle between them two. I feel like, I know I said Panthers, but I feel like Alvin Kamara might win this battle due to the offensive line they have.
True.
But I feel like Panthers overall on the throwing end, I feel like they got this one. So I'm going to say Panthers on this one. But it's going to be a close game. I feel like this is going to be what?
Give me that one.
Like I said, I went finish. I said this is gonna be a close game, and I feel like the Panthers gonna get the win.
Let me cut it real quick.
The Panthers played the Jets.
That's fine.
And you talking about, so you think they had a good game against the Jets?
Yes, you got a good game against anybody.
That's true.
But the Saints played the Packers and blew them
Whoa,
out.
whoa. Did you see how Aaron Rodgers played?
Because of what? That defense.
No, that was not the defense. That was not the defense.
So what was it?
It
What
was
was
sick. It was not the defense. It was
Oh,
sick.
no. Okay, I got the Saints all the way in this
He
one.
didn't cut that hair off. That's what he needed to do.
I got the
Growing a
Saints
mullet.
all the way in this one because, first of all,
Yeah, the Saints.
the Panthers, they played the
Yeah,
Jets.
he's gonna try to eat that W and choke.
They played the Jets. You're supposed to beat the Jets. You're supposed to.
It's supposed to be nobody.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't sleep on the Jets now.
They only own one.
Yeah.
If they was 0-6, I understand.
Yeah,
They
they're
got
0-7.
I ain't sleeping on them because I just picked them to beat the Patriots.
I mean, that's fine.
So be quiet. Anyway, I got the Saints in this one. I think they just gonna blow them out of the water in the passing and rushing yards.
I do want to see.
And defense.
I do want to see more Brian Burns and Hassan Reddick off the edge. Hopefully,
Yeah.
get some more sacks this game. They look good last game, but what can I say?
Yeah.
All right, so that's what I got. The Saints.
Saints.
You got the Saints.
Yeah.
You got the Saints.
Yeah, he got
Yeah,
Saints.
no, I got Panthers.
He's the only
Saints.
one.
So that's a clean sweep for the Saints.
He's gonna be different. He's gonna be different.
Nah, you got the
We
Panthers.
all from North Carolina. Y'all just want all right, man.
Okay, we from North Carolina, but
I told you, Jimmy Woods gonna chew on that W and choke. I'm trying to tell you.
You're from Charlotte.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna wrap it up for part 1. We'll see you in the next episode for part 2.
Well, definitely, and y'all make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe button at the bottom. Peace.
we out.